Good evening, folks. I'm Joe Bachman with The Burning is Love, and we are actually on our what's supposed to be our regularly scheduled time for once. So, for tonight's Wednesday night stream, I do have several ornaments here that I'm going to try to burn. Probably not going to get them all done tonight, but there are a select few that I want to try. Just some new designs that I had found that I may have to kind of edit later on, so these are just going to be kind of trial runs. But um, with that, let's get some music playing here from Dan Hollifield. And before we start music, of course, be sure to check out the rest of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network. The Independent Creators Directory uh, does support. Well, we don't support financially, but we do really support these guys and what they're doing. There's a lot of great shows on throughout the week. Um, and then also be sure to check out the Indie Comics Network and also the Madness Comics Network. So uh, let's get uh, let's get some music playing here. We're gonna play some Never Bank on a Learning Curve. So I want something a little more upbeat here. So let's see. Let's go track 10 here. But in tonight's comment section, we have Carl Witzman and also Andana. Welcome to the both of you. And Carl said my crossword wanted a 3-letter word for light wood, and I knew ash from the last episode. See, we were learning a lot that last episode. Learning about hardwood, softwood. This is not Last Man Standing in the Green Room, but and then, yes, please do drop a like on the show, share it if you'd like. This is just kind of my way of holding myself to being productive. So, and yeah, I haven't seen Dawn tonight. She might still be packing. This is also being broadcasted to one of her Facebook accounts, so she probably got a notification that something's live. Oh, we said her name 3 times and she appears. So let me get. Almost forgot to switch my camera over. One of these days, I'm going to actually figure out how to get OBS to play nicely with my browser again. I don't know why it's being a pain on the Mac, and everything I'm reading I've done, and Google Chrome was just like, oh, no, it's still not here. You're out of luck, sorry. So this is a design I've done previously. I just want to get one more of it burned to have up on theburningislove.com. That way I got a little bit of a stock going. There might be more random streams coming from me after this weekend. This weekend's going to be very busy for me. Unlike most of the people that I know that are heading to Holocon, I will be at Twin Oaks Park in New Chicago, Indiana for Dark in the Park. Kind of have to be there since I'm the Parks Board president. It would look kind of bad if I wasn't. But it's a great event. Little haunted trail walkthrough through the park. Several different scenes set up. And we put this on with the River Forest High School National Honor Society. All of the entry fee and sock donations will be going to them. They do a sock drive in October that all go to the homeless. So New Chicago Parks will be supporting them this weekend. And everything that we got set up yesterday, I wasn't able to go down there today. But the park's looking really good. And I think it's going to be a great time this weekend. But to mention the other thing, we do have HoloCon this weekend out in, I believe, Dalton, Georgia. If you're in that area or feel like taking a trip to Georgia, I highly recommend going and checking this out. Donna and Carl will both be there, along with Dawn. Donna and Carl are doing a panel on Munzee. So if you want to get into the mobile scavenger hunt game of Munzee, be sure to check out that panel if you're there. And if you're not, go to Carl's indiecd.org page at indiecd.org/about-Carl-Witzman, and you can find a link to his book about Munzee on Lulu. And just take a look at the comments here real quick. Damn summoning. Yeah. Carl says, there she is. I didn't even have to get in the conjuring pose. Carl says, I've heard that OBS and Chrome on... I've heard that about OBS and Chrome on the Mac. See, when I first started doing this stream, everything played nicely together. I was able to just kind of like have both cameras up in OBS. I could slide down, the camera where you guys would actually see my face, and so I'd still be kind of there in the corner. So when I was looking up like this at the comments, you can see my face again. But ever since the updates, which, because I am a Apple developer, we're gonna switch this around because it's driving me nuts. Since I do develop apps for Apple, I do have a developer account, which means I get access to all their beta software, and it could be something with the beta. I mean, it's hard to say, but let's see. Don says, nah, the 3 names worked. Watch those random streams. You may need to consult a urologist. Well, just remember, never cross the streams. Carl's laughing. I hope the event goes well, Joe. I think it will. It went really well last year. If I remember correctly, they ended up getting, I think, between the socks collected at the park and what they collected at the school, they had like 1,200 pairs or something, and the money collected ended up being like right around $1,000, 1,100, something like that. So they had a really good event last year. So, and Carl says everyone who comes to the panel can get the Munzee book for free. Nice. So definitely, if you are out in the Georgia area, go to HoloCon. And Dawn says, sorry Joe, you gotta run solo. I haven't even turned my computer on today, and I do have a few things to get together to get tonight. That is fine, Dawn. I always appreciate your help out on here when you're able to, so it is all good. And yes, that is a lot of socks. They got a lot of socks for the homeless, and that is just absolutely amazing. So, and yeah, very good haul for charity. So, yeah, those kids worked their butts off. They've come out and helped with getting everything set up. They get there early on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to go through and get their makeup done, get in the costume and everything. Probably the creepiest thing last year, and I think it was Saturday night last year. It was kind of it was a normal October, right around Halloween, weather, kind of cold and damp, and there was just this little bit of haze in the haze in the air, and the kids were all still dressed up in costume. The event had pretty much wound down for the evening, and here's a group of high schoolers all playing on the merry-go-round in full, clown outfits and just creepy costumes, all singing "Ring Around the Rosie" in a real soft, creepy voice, which just kind of, gave an even bigger chill to the air. This is looking good. I really like this particular snowflake design. I am also looking at doing some of the. I know this was mentioned on Nevermind the Furthermore with Nick Tockert this morning, but I'm going to mention it here again. I am looking at doing some little vendor craft fairs at the American Legion in Lake Station, Indiana. I'm going to be doing selling some of my wood burnings there. And I'm also going to be trying to promote Indie CD while I'm there. Not that I think there'll really be anybody that would be new members. I'll still, push that, of course, if they happen to mention that they're an author or creator of some kind. But more so to try and drum up business for everybody right before the holidays, so that way you guys get hopefully get some nice holiday money. And that is our first one done. We're gonna give that a second. My thumb can cool down, and we'll get back to the comments here. Get this camera flip-flopped. And we have Mr. Hollifield here. How you doing tonight, Dan? As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, and also in the comment or in the description of the show, the music that you hear here this evening is from this fine gentleman right here. You can find links to all of his albums on indiecd.org/about-Dan-Hollifield. So be sure to check that out. He's got great prices on the albums on bandcamp.com, so be sure to definitely check those out. And we have Carl greeting Dan, and we also have Kiri in here. Good evening, Kiri. How you doing tonight? Carl says the gals might take a while to respond. They're both still packing. That's totally fine. Carl's greeting Kiri, so is Andana. And she's all finished packing, just sitting there being quiet. And Carl's asking if we noticed Dan sneaking in. Dan says, spent all day updating GPS and planning routes to the fish and chip shop and coming from there to I-75 and from there to Dalton. Nice. Hopefully your travels are, all of your guys' travels tomorrow are relatively construction free. So Carl says Dawn will have a bunch of authors talk to you this weekend. That's cool. Dawn, don't forget, use your affiliate link. One moment, folks. Okay. I heard voices that were not inside my head. I was actually picking up my wife from right above me here. So, yes, Dawn, make sure you use that affiliate link. That way you get credit for stuff. And if anybody else is interested in becoming an affiliate for NDCD, I know I made a post about it a while back. Let me know. I'll get you set up. Anybody who signs up through your affiliate link, you get part of the money for. So, we got greetings to Dan from Donna. And almost sounds like you're more excited for the fish and chips instead of Holocon. Well, as a fat guy here, I can appreciate, you got to make sure you hit the places that you want to, eat at, that you're going to get good food at. So I can definitely appreciate that. Dawn's greeting Dan, and Carl's saying don't forget to take your referral code, Dawn. Yep. She's got him. And Dan says, thank you, Joe. Hi, and greetings to Carl, Kiri, Donna, and Dawn. And we have more greetings. And Georgia Tony, construction free. Yeah, I know that's wishful thinking with most interstates and highways anymore. So it's yeah, it's more wishful thinking for you guys than I know you're gonna hit something. So then we have Dawn. I love you guys. Remind me, is very appreciative. My brain doesn't always want to remember. Yeah, I know that feeling very, very well. So let's hop back into the burn here. And I think we're going to start with this tip. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to start. We're going to see if we can do this without burning the hell out of myself. That's always a plus. Come on. Pop loose. Thank you. You go sit in your corner. Actually stick you. Ooh, you're still hot. You are still hot. Don't touch the wire. Okay. Why are you not fitting in there? You're the same damn... Oh. Yeah. Come here. There you go. Oh, that's why. There we go. I might try that tip on that burner. See if it gets as hot. Get this boy cranked up here a little bit. Give him a quick clean off. And pull this back around. Dawn says I got my Munzie kit thingy too, Carl. Good. Yeah, you should be able to get a lot of Munzies on your way down there, I would think. So, get this part. Ooh, yeah. I might have to buy a second burner again. Because I think that other one is just finally giving up the ghost. Hey, it's had a good run. So, I can't complain. I have definitely gotten my $60 out of it because I managed to pick it up when it was on sale. Some of these letters are going to be fun. This particular design did not transfer that nicely, but I can see the letters pretty well. So I should be able to make this work. And this one isn't really a Christmas ornament per se, but I figure with the season it still fits. So I figure I'd give her a try here. Um, let's see. And actually, while we have Mr. Hollifield here, Dan, I'm going to pose a question to you, buddy. Of your albums, which ones have more of the upbeat music, kind of like this track here, which is from your Never Bank on a Learning Curve album? It's track number 10, Rush Hour Traffic. Which actually, we're going to switch that over to WTF for Next Can't Groove. Because I kind of like the upbeat music here. Kind of gets things flowing. And we talked on my Sunday show. Sunday, Saturday? Oh, whatever day I did a show. I've done lost my mind as to all the random shows lately. When are you gonna do a Christmas album, Dan? Don says, remind me to get a pic of it before I tear it apart so you can use it for reference during your panel. Carl says, cool. Don says, also glad to hear Trey is feeling better. Yes. Yep, we are all happy she is feeling better. And Carl says, Carrie says in the van too, always for Munsies. Nice. Oh wow, definitely can't see it any better that way. I was actually just thinking about it earlier this evening. It was right around this time last year that I was trying to think of something that I could do for our little group that we have. And try to get the names out there more. So, it's been about a year since Indie CD was first being conceived as an idea inside this crazy hectic brain of mine. And I think we've made some good improvements to it in that year's time. Of course, there's more that I'd love to do for it, but those will come in the future. So, Dan says most of the albums are a mix of different genres, so each of them have upbeat tracks as well as slower ones. Only Displaced Detective, 10,000 Airships, and Invocation are concept albums. Okay. And then, the reply for a Christmas album. Something like Grandma Got Run Over by Santa's Crazy Nature Trail to Hell. You know what? You create an album with that title, I will buy it. I will buy it in a heartbeat. I don't care if it's only 2 songs. Hell, I don't care if it's only 1 song and that's the title track. I will buy that. Just because of the name. This one's taking far longer than I thought it would. Yes, I do like this track. Track number 5 from Never Bank on the Learning Curve, Rednecks Can't Groove. Rush Hour Traffic's another good upbeat one. I think this one? Atlanta Virtue is pretty upbeat. And then I also like Highly Energetic Particles Boogie on your Displaced Detective Suite. That was based off of, or inspired by Stephanie Osborne's book, The Displaced Detective. So, holiday albums, 2 years in retail. Yeah, I feel that, and I don't mind hearing Christmas music once December hits. And Mike, if you happen to watch this, I love you as a boss. You're a great boss. You're a great manager. You're a great human being in general. For the love of God, if you put on Christmas music November 1st in that office, I'll go back and work for Ali for a little while longer. And Carl says, here comes the sirens again. Fun town tonight. Everybody's got to, kick back and have a little fun every once in a while. And it's all fun and games until the cops get called. But we started off with an interesting day on the 8094 job site today. There was a multi-vehicle accident on the westbound side. From the reports I was seeing, it was 3 semis, one of which was a gravel hauler that lost part of his load on the road. And also multiple regular vehicles. And my first initial thought was, it's not even snowing yet, and you people can't drive. Alright, one more letter. Atlanta Virtue was my answer to Miami Vice. Nice. And Donna says that was 2 ambulances in a row. Ooh, so someone's really trying to have some fun tonight. Now, shade this center part in. Just kind of go around these little circles that are here. I hopefully leave them open. Once I shade in the rest. And there we go. If you can be anything, be kind. Alright. We are 38 minutes into the show here. We're going to pause the music, take a short commercial break here. Mainly because I need to pop a few joints, and you guys do not want to hear that over the microphone. So with that, we're gonna pop back over to the Behind the Code brand because I keep forgetting to transfer my damn videos. And we are going to, you know what? We're going to start with Mike Jimmy's Life on Quora Pilot.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
All right. So, Dan says, "Out of the Shadows" was my. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that word tonight. Pastiche, I believe, of Cliff Richard and the Shadows style of 60s easy listening. What is that the name of one of the albums, Dan? And I'm just not recognizing it. Is that one of the tracks? Oh, okay, number 3. Wow, it's right there. Oh, I do like this one too. Yes. Because it's easy listening and it's still kind of upbeat. Passage like a homage. Oh. That is one word that is never going to go away now in this group. Move your fingers, bro, so you don't burn yourself. The car says pastiche like homage. There's that word again. Homage, there's that word again. I need to go check his Kickstarter. Yes, I do believe all of you, or at least one of you, does have a wrench. If you want to post the Beowulf Kickstarter link in here, by all means. Also, post your guys' links. If Grant ever questions, we love him. We just confirmed a yes. That's true. And he got another backer. Awesome. Dan says the Life on Korra intro music sounds a lot like my 10,000 Airships music. Nice. And actually, while I'm thinking of it, Dan is the one doing the music for Life on Korra, as I remember. I need to pull up this design real quick on my computer so I can see what exactly I did. Crap, which bundle was that out of? Nope, not that one. No, not that one. Oh, the one that had the winter bundle in it. Oh, that's whiskey, not winter. That's not it. Aha. Oh, that's a string of lights right there. Ew. And we do have the link to the Kickstarter for Beowulf 6 here. Be sure to check that out, folks. Definitely back it if you haven't already. And a link to Aunt Donna's page, indiecd.org/about-Donna-Carlene. Alright, we're going to see if my hand is going to be steady enough. To pull this off. With how tiny this is, I may have to edit this image a little bit and just edit that out. But that is why I like to do these on the draw stream. Because it kind of gives you guys an idea of the process I go through. Let's see. And someone needs to hurry up and actually come out with Smell-O-Vision, because it does smell absolutely amazing in this basement right now with this burnt wood. Oh, let's see more. Back the thumb up a little bit. Alright. Give that tip a break. We're going to turn this tip back on. Because I want to see if this burner is actually going out. And this will let me know, because this first burner that I've been using mostly gets this tip glowing red hot. And see, this one's not even glowing. And on the other burner, it's glowing like almost instantly. So I think this burner is actually going out on. Oh, well, no. Maybe not. Maybe it just doesn't like that ballpoint pen. Holy cow. Definitely likes this tip, though. So, then we also have Dan. I'm bringing at least. Carl says, Dan, I'm bringing at least $5 in quarters. You don't have to take all of them. Dan says, "Oh well, I'll have to. I don't have a list of what I need anymore. I forgot to take the list out of my pants pocket on laundry day one." Oh, yeah. I can imagine Lindsay was not pleased. Trivia: the intro theme I use on Last Man Standing was actually written for Michaela to use, but she didn't need it. Oh. Okay. I keep saying one of these days I'll create a fancier intro. Girl says, well, Michaela just lost out. Yep. And Donna says, why mess with perfection? Yeah, I need to create something just a little bit longer, just so people have a chance to get here, but I guess I really don't need to because it's not like I go diving straight into anything. I am toying with the idea of doing the $25 tier on the Madness Comic Network's Roku campaign. And putting these shows up on there also. There we go. Turn off light so it can be seen better. But first, hot cocoa. Oh, we want to try and knock out one more tonight. I don't think I have the hand stability to do any of these three tonight, so I think we're gonna turn this off. Put you in your little safe spot. And add you three. Well, I'm not gonna add you three on top yet, because I need to get pictures. Oh, need pictures of at least two of you. I already got you. So all right. Oh, with that, folks, we're just about at the hour mark. And I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight, keeping me company while I do these little ornaments and stuff. I am looking for some more designs to do, so hopefully I'll have some more next week. I probably won't do a random show this weekend, just due to Dark in the Park. There might be a show on Wednesday night of next week, so be sure to keep an eye on YouTube, and should have something posted. But with that, folks, I think I am going to call it a night, as it has been a long day. And thank you again, Dan, for allowing me to use your music while doing these streams. And thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing to the channel. So I will see you all next week. Have fun at HoloCon and be safe. And I almost hit Leave Studio without ending the stream. That would have worked out well. Let's try this again. End stream.